Hello, BookTube. This is the first of my birthday manga hauls. While the books in this haul I pre-ordered from Book People several months ago, three of the four books were released on my birthday, November 5th, and they are the first of my manga hauls to arrive. They came in today. So let's get going, starting with Gachiakuta Volume 4 by Kei Urana. Gachiakuta is a series about a young man who named Rudo, who lived in the slums of a society that um, existed over another planet. It's an artificial environment that somehow floats over a wasteland world. Uh, Rudo is accused of a crime and executed by being thrown off the uh, habitat and lands up in a gigantic garbage dump. There, he is attacked by monsters composed of garbage and learns that he has a special ability that can allow him to fight these trash monsters. And he is recruited by a society of people with similar abilities called cleaners, who basically make a living destroying these monsters. Rudo joins with the understanding that this organization will help him find a way to get back to where he came from so that he can enact terrible revenge. So let's read the back of Volume 4. No Man's Land awaits. In the middle of the battle with the raiders, Rudo finally awakened his abilities. He has the power to find the worth in objects and draw it out to its full potential. After driving back the raiders, one of them revealed Rudo's vital instrument is actually part of a series, as well as the existence of a border connecting the sphere, uh, the place where Rudo is from, and the ground. Now that Rudo has a clue to returning home, he sets out to solve this brand new mystery, but many dangers lie ahead. So Gachiakuta Volume 4 actually released last week, and it was going to ship, I think, earlier this week, but I asked Book People to hold it and ship it with the other three, which the three releases from this week. So first of the releases from this week is Demons of the Shadow Realm Volume 6 by Hiromu Arakawa. Demons of the Shadow Realm is a series set in contemporary Japan. However, there is at least one village in Japan that seems to exist not quite outside of time, but has existed in isolation for so long that it seems to be out of time. In this village, two twins were born, Yoru and Asa. Yoru was born at a time to where he can freely roam the village, while Asa was effectively imprisoned. One day, the village is attacked by a woman who appears to be Asa, and Yoru is forced to flee the village alongside two stone demons, guardians named Left and Right. And together with the people who sort of service the village, he's taken into the modern world. So he's trying to adapt while also figuring out whether or not the woman who claims to be Asa is his real sister or not, and to figure out what's going on, including what happened to his parents who disappeared. At the end of Volume 5, Yuru has been captured, and he's going to figure, and he's in some dire straits. So let's read the back. Ancient demons awaken to fight a new battle in an age-old war. Having infiltrated Higashi village and taken 2 of its residents hostage, Even beckons Yuru to a warehouse in the dead of night. Although Yuru stakes out the location from a distance, he's swiftly kidnapped by a skull-faced demon under Asuma's command. The Divine Guardians are left to fend for themselves, as the familiar sense of Yuru and Asa's parents waft from Ivan's blood-soaked blades. So the second of the 3 new releases for this week is Knights of the Apocalypse Volume 14 by Nakaba Suzuki. So 4 Knights of the Apocalypse is the sequel series to the 7 Deadly Sins. The 4 Knights of the Apocalypse are about 4 young superhuman knights who are foretold to bring about the downfall of a corrupted King Arthur and his false Camelot. The main protagonist is Percival, who represents death of the 4 Knights of the Apocalypse. He has a platoon of companions, Nasons, Anne, and Donnie. And he's joined by the other 3 Knights of the Apocalypse, Lancelot, Tristan, and Gawain, as well as Tristan's platoon. This volume sees Percival and friends in the demon world looking for a way to get into Camelot. Meanwhile, a squad of Chaos Knights from Camelot have also infiltrated the demon realm and are trying to kill the 4 Knights of the Apocalypse and their companions. So, return to the thrilling magical world of Britannia with this new adventure from the creator of the 7 Deadly Sins. Despite the protection of Demon King Zeldris, the 4 Knights find themselves held back by a relentless rain of fire. Percival's team is training hard in the meantime, preparing for the battles ahead. However, their efforts are complicated by the pursuit of 7 Chaos Knights, led by the formidable Mortlock. The situation becomes even more dire when the Chaos Knights capture Gawain and seize a crucial fragment of the Coffin of Eternal Darkness. With tensions rising, the advance toward the giant beast Behemoth begins, and the 2 factions finally face off in an epic confrontation. As the intense battle unfolds, Percival's true identity is revealed. And finally, the third of the new releases from this week that I pre-ordered is the first volume of Kagurabachi by Takeru Hokazono. So this is a series that started last year and has become immediately popular. Chihiro Rokuhira's father, Kunishigi, is the most famous swordsmith in the land. Thanks to his 6 enchanted blades, the war that has been gripping the nation ends, and peaceful days follow. After the war, he retrieves all 6 blades and hides them in the cellar of his workshop. But sorcerers raid his home and leave Kushihige dead in front of Chihiro. Many years later, Chihiro wields Kunishigi's 7th and final enchanted blade on a mission to retrieve the stolen swords. As a young boy, Chihiro trains every day under his father to become a swordsmith. Although different in temperament, the 2 spend peaceful days laughing and working together. But one day tragedy strikes. Now Chihiro burns with hatred and sets out to exact revenge. Following clues left behind by a ruthless Yakuza organization, Chihiro confronts the Hishaku, a deadly group of sorcerers that may be behind his father's murder. So I'm really looking forward to trying out Kagurabachi. So quite happy with this haul. So to do a quick pyramid, Gachiakuta Volume 4, Four Nights of the Apocalypse Volume 14, Kagurabachi Volume 1, and Demons of the Shadow Realm Volume 6. And this is just the beginning of my manga hauls for November. I have one big one coming up sometime next week, and I have two that are that have been shipped, and I will probably get a few more. So this is going to definitely be a very manga-heavy November. Until I see you next time, BookTube, thank you. Have a great evening and weekend, and stay safe.